You have habits just like me. Talk too much with strangers. Get way too serious around family. And I don't have any wishes, but when I kiss you, our lips fit well. And I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep. And our hands melt. It started out as teasing, but I had deeper meaning when I touched your chest. Now I don't know how to act, but if I and I don't have any wishes, but when I kiss you, our lips fit well. And I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep. And our hands melt. But if I did all along, and I don't have wishes, our lips fit well. And I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep. And our hands melt.
I lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away, I wanna feel the weightlessness of my soul. I've gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you. I've gotta go all the way.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the what is this fourth week of Weeklies, or is it fifth week? I think it's fourth week.
Fourth week, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm here with Spin. Hi, uh,
Hello.
and we're getting started already. Um, yeah, so it looks like it's a temple seed, um, with a bunch of actually really good procs with wood and temple. That's actually really nice.
Yeah, it looks like some runners are having trouble getting into the temple. You can see Oxy, I think, just breaking through the sandstone.
Yeah. Probably best to go up and over, but either way. Let's see what kind of temple loot this has. Um, looks like a bit of diamonds, bunch of iron, pretty standard stuff in tournaments and
Yep. I'm just
Uh,
replacing Oscar. Oh, I did not start the timer. Of
oh,
course, of
yep, I
course.
should have.
Okay, we're just a bit behind, like 1 minute.
Yeah,
Not the end of the
if
world.
that, like right around a minute, yeah. Um, yeah, we have ultimate on Gamma 1, standard. Nothing out of the ordinary there.
Yeah, typical ultimate behavior,
Mm-hmm.
It's Gamma
Right.
1, no Optifine, all that
Oh,
stuff.
oh, he plays vanilla.
Well, I don't know if he is now, but he used to only play vanilla.
That
Called
is,
Optifine cheating.
I mean, it kind of is
Yeah,
to an extent, but it is what it is. Um, yeah. Not really much to say here. Runners are getting their leaves and stuff, crafting, um, crafting tools and stuff. We could see balloons killing animals and chopping down some trees.
yeah. I will say that running this overworld is a bit awkward because some of the cows climbed onto the trees, and you're also on the side of a hill, so it can be kind of
Yeah.
tough to get all these animals.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, for most of the runners, it seems like it's okay, but a lot of the procs is really good. We
Yeah,
haven't seen a lava pool yet, so hopefully we will see that relatively soon.
true.
If there's no lava pool, I would be concerned, but
I think there was some stone visible from the temple, and so you can
okay.
just go see lava there.
Yeah, yeah. Like in tournaments, you probably just want to go to the top of the temple, look around, and that's a pretty reliable way of finding the lava pool.
Yeah, and also in 1.7, if you just go into the desert, and like the flattest part of the desert, you're probably going to find it.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
We see runners already at the lava pool.
Wow.
It's about mid 3 minutes.
Which two runners are that on the top? Galactic and I think that's Max. Both entering at
Yeah.
pretty much the exact same time. They were building the portal in sync. Appears Blazer's not far behind. Oxy's also entering now, as well as three other runners, Javier, Ultimate, and Bloons.
Yep. It looks
Yeah.
like this fortress is at least partially enclosed, which is nice for the first seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bit easier to kill the blazes. They're not flying out around everywhere. Don't have to deal with ghasts.
Yeah. And I think I remember this nav being really annoying. As you can see, Max climbing up 2 staircases, and it's just dead ends.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Fortress Nav is something that you can practice, but there's still a lot of RNG in the good part of it. Like, it's kind of hard to tell when to turn back.
Sure. I'm curious to see who goes for Blaze TNT, because
Oh,
they're at the
true.
spawner pretty early. Blaze TNT is definitely a time save, but there's always that slight chance that lava just comes down and ruins your spawner, so
That's true. That is true.
it's a tough
We
decision.
might see people opting for TNT exit instead, which I'd argue is actually worse than Blaze TNT.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's because you can increase your blaze or decrease your blaze split time, and then like if you want to do TNT exit, what is that, like a 15-second, 13-second time save?
Not even actually, and then you're gonna be put on 3 hearts, so and if you do
Right.
bunk
So if
bed,
there's
you're
a
gonna have
creeper at top,
mobs. Yeah.
yeah. So it's not as worth anymore to do TNT exit. I think it's much more worth to do Blaze TNT, but it seems like the runners haven't opted for it. None of them actually, which, wait, never mind, Javier actually.
Yeah.
Javier opted to do it.
And ultimate as well. I know that ultimate practices his blaze beds and blaze TNT a lot.
hmm Yeah, pretty much, it's going pretty smoothly for pretty much every runner. No one's struggling an immense amount.
Yeah, it's good to
What it
see
looks
everyone is still in the nether. When you
Yes.
see people go back to the overworlds, it's always a
That's-
bad sign
yeah.
when you need to get first day nether.
hmm Yeah, getting first day nether in a tournament situation nowadays is extremely important. If you don't get first day nether, you're kind of screwed. So.
Yep. Oh, and we see
Oh, and
Oxy
Oxy.
dug down though,
Unfortunate.
so save the items.
Yeah, it just needs to. Is the world spawn correct?
Oh god. Please tell me it's. I think it is. They just went around like to the other side of
Oh,
this
I see.
desert.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I got worried for a second because
I got worried
sometimes
for a second
sometimes I
too.
forget to set the world spawn.
It is what it is.
Alright, we see Blazer is out or leaving, so is Galactic. A lot of these runners actually are on their way out.
hmm Yeah, because the fortress procs and the somewhat decent terrain in the nether, Oxy's still going to be able to pull off this first day. So it's not a huge concern.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, Bloons is taking a death
Bloons is
there.
also dead, right in the middle of the spawner.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Galactic, the first exit, sub 8,
Mhm.
and a lot of other runners following to mids.
Nova also dying.
Ooh, that is rough.
Yeah, this is a very. It's weird to see this many people. Is this standard for this many people to die in the Nether?
In general, yes, but for an enclosed
Unfortunate.
spawner, I'd say no.
Okay.
Yeah, that,
because
I don't know what
like the
happened.
spawns for everyone like are pretty average. It's not like overwhelming.
Mhm.
But you know, it is what it is. Yeah. So because Galactic was out first, we have Galactic pushing chords pretty much more than anybody else. Blazer's starting the tower right now, as well as Ultimate. And as well as Javier. Wow. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um,
We see, I think Oxy managed to recover their stuff, sitting on 6 rods on the left-hand side.
yeah, just comfortably needs one more. You can leave on 6, but in a tournament setting, kind of risky. She is out right now. Awesome.
Yep.
And yeah, that death is not that bad. It could have been a lot worse. Roughly on equal pace to Awa there. Yeah, starting this tower late is not ideal.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god, Reddy taking a fireball. It's gonna die.
oof, unfortunate.
These runners are really close to exiting. They're on like 5-6 rods, and then they just died, which is really rough.
We're right around 9:30 on the clock. So, Reddy, once he leaves, the Nether is probably going to be just starting the night cycle, or later
Yeah.
actually.
I just
So-
noticed that Max just sheared down like half of his tower, I think he miscounted or messed up his hotbar setup.
That's unfortunate. I mean, Max is a little rusty, hasn't played this version in like a month. So, you know, cutting him some
Yeah.
slack.
I will say though, this is why you should do F3 builds instead of relying on block count. I know that block count can be easier for some people, but if you mess up, then you're pretty much screwed. Whereas with F3, you can use any types of blocks and just know what number you have to reach.
Yeah, the only tower builds I know use no F3, like block counting and stuff.
Mhm.
So I've not been bothered to actually learn F3 builds. So, and I've definitely experienced plenty of times where I mess up heights and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, it's a
I-
preference thing. Even
Oh god.
Oh,
You saw Nova just got absolutely blasted by like three fireballs.
yeah, and
in a row.
Javier
And then-
actually,
Oh,
his
Javier also
tower,
died.
I don't think the ladders were built correctly.
Oh no. Well, is it salvageable from this point if you...
I don't know. I think you can jump and save most towers, so we'll have to
Okay.
see.
Hopefully that is the case. I'm unsure. What happened to Ready Bond? There's just a big hole in front of the spawner.
Yeah, he was blowing up TNT for blocks. Okay, also, something very exciting is Ultimate is using ITT,
Oh gosh.
and he did not mess up the build as far as I can see, so that is really cool.
Awesome. ITT is where you what? Yeah, you like throw the item down. Kill yourself, and then you get sent straight back to the bot. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, looks like Reddy is probably taking a DNF here. It's unfortunate.
Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, the room for mistakes in a tournament like this is very minimal. It's a challenge for sure.
Actually, Reddy's going back in, so,
Oh, okay.
you know, it might be too late at this point, but just going for a
Okay.
rerun, I respect that.
Yeah, keeping the mental up. That's always a challenge. Struggling to find the way into the temple. There we go. And, yeah. Javier, now at the bottom of the tower, gonna start at right around, 12 minutes. 12, what is it, 12:30 right now?
Yeah, 1240.
12:40, yeah. Yeah, Galactic and Blazer comfortably in the lead right now. Max not far behind.
I think Ultimate as well was
Ultimate
on
is
perfect
also-
pace.
Yeah. Bloons is also not far behind from any of them. Yeah, overall, most of these runners are on pretty equal pace.
Yeah, it's just Nova here at approaching 13 minutes, still in the nether. It's gonna be really tough to get all of their pearls.
Mm-hmm. It appears Javier is doing some end fight practice, so don't get it twisted. Yeah.
I might just pause Javier's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it appears
Oh.
Blazer actually had slept.
We're-
Oh.
We are watching chess.
Pog.
Okay. What did I do?
Yo, look at the guy in the middle stance. Look at that sitting stance.
Dude, that's
Holy.
Daniel Naroditsky, the GOAT. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, guys, but just, let's focus
Yeah,
on,
just-
you know, Blazer leading tower.
Us right now, just commentating. It's the commentator cam for sure. Yeah, Blazer actually left the tower extremely early compared to everyone else. Max and Galactic just behind. Can't get over the chest. That's so funny.
I don't know if Javier ended stream or something, but this is their stream. This is his stream right now.
Oh, maybe refresh the page.
Yeah, I did,
Oh,
and it's just showing up
it's just
like
chat.
this.
Interesting. Either way, Blazer's super far ahead. And now Oxy's also leaving the tower. Balloons then shouldn't be that far behind. Ultimate's also leaving.
Yeah, Ultimate only on 12 pearls. That's why he chose not to sleep. Maybe to get some strays.
Yes. Leaving on 12, definitely on the riskier side, but it can pay off just for the high roll.
Balloons is sleeping, despite a
Yeah.
later tower start, actually leaving at a good time. And Galactic has so many pearls that you can just pearl travel in 1-7.
That's awesome. It's not often you see that.
Yeah.
That probably explains the pretty late tower leave as compared to Blazer. Even though Galactic Blazer pretty much started at the same time. Huh?
Yeah.
So, I wonder how many pearls Blazer has. It goes down Blazer. Oh god. Average pace, it's like 1610.
Easy sub 19 pace. Almost dug down into the lava, but wouldn't have been an issue with the water.
Yeah. One eye.
Oh, it is raining for, I think that's Oxy.
That's Oxy, yeah. Interesting. Okay, Blazer has pretty much everything ready. Sub 17. Pretty average, I think. And now Galactic is digging down. Max, I'd assume, is not far behind. And neither is Oxy. So yeah. I'm gonna watch. Ultimate's now in the portal room. Didn't even notice.
Yeah, Ultimate sub 20 pace.
Really good
Let's
pace. Pog. So excited for the Ultimate sub 20. Eye goes down for Max. And Oxy's also digging down. Okay. Alright, and we have 3 runners in the end right now. Just waiting for charges, baiting and stuff. Standard.
I fixed Javier's stream, but I'm not
Okay,
gonna
Javier is
risk pausing anymore.
yeah. Javier's just chilling. Yeah.
Not a lot of charges for anyone. Ultimate has one now.
Yeah.
Good bed.
Yeah, that was good damage. I don't know. No one's really getting charges. Kind of damage there for Javier, but he's doing practice. I'm sorry, my brain. Oh my god, I forgot he was doing
Yeah,
practice.
there's 6 runners actually in the end. Oh, Blazer's really close now.
Yeah, actually, one more bed right now. Just needs one more charge.
Yeah, looks like it's coming.
Looks like
Yep.
it's going now. All right,
Gets
cool.
it.
And Blazer's done.
Average.
I don't know how Blazer does it. Average Blazer.
First place.
Actually. Galactic's not far behind. Oxy getting a bit off here. Solid damage. Redibon actually taking a death in the nether there. Unfortunate.
Yep, Galactic getting a
balloons.
bed. Just needs one more charge.
Oh, okay.
And wow, Oxy is really caught up to some of these other runners that have been in the end for longer. Dragon below half health.
Took a death in the nether and has since come back.
Yeah,
by a
that's
long shot.
insane. And Galactic is done. Sub
Nice.
20.
Average. It's so average. Ultimate's still waiting for some charges.
Yeah, Max just needs
Gets
one
one
more.
here. Yeah, Max needs one more. And so does Ultimate, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe like an
Uh,
insanely good bed. Like a perfect bed.
Alright, it looks like it's
Done.
gonna be 2.
Okay, yeah. One more.
And there it is for Max.
Nice.
A mid 20. Very clean run.
Mm-hmm. Really, really solid.
Last charge for Ultimate, and gets it just behind
Nice.
Max. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, just a few seconds behind Max in the IGT.
Yeah, really not bad. Javier getting a charge there. Gets flung up, but hits a clutch. Nice. Couple beds left to do like an eighth.
We're watching the
Dragon's Health.
Javier sub 3.
Pause, man. I'm waiting.
Oh, not sub 3. Sad fact.
Aw. Sad fag.
Okay, Oxy is just chilling. No charges
Yeah,
in the last
just
40 seconds at least.
average. Actually average.
Oh, Bloons tried to
Oh,
go
here
for
we
a
go.
safety bed. But it
Oh,
was not night anymore.
sad. Okay,
Looks like
here we go.
last charge for Oxy. Super close.
Oh, so close. Just one more charge or like a couple arrows, but I
I
think
think one arrow should
one
do
arrow.
it.
If you can hit it. Pause, man.
There it is. Nice.
Yeah.
Headshot.
Let's go.
Uh,
Awa is in the portal room.
Yep. Bloons in the end. Really fast times this week
Yeah.
compared to last weeklies where we had a lot more DNFs actually.
I mean, this seed is pretty much the gold standard. Pretty much nothing difficult about the seed whatsoever. Pretty comfortable for a first seed. I can't talk, but
Yeah.
you know.
So just have Awa and Bloons who are. It looks like their time is not so good, but it's actually it's still sub 23 right now. So they could close out sub 25s, which is really nice.
Yeah, just waiting for these charges. Nothing special here. Did Oxy finish? I don't think
That is a
I
good
don't think she
question.
did. Because Oxy appeared to go back to a safety bed and then just left. So I think we can get
Yeah,
enough
Oxy
charges.
finished 21:49 actually.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even see. How does Blazer do it? Okay.
Charge for Bloons. Charge for Awa. Good,
Yeah, I
good
was pretty
damage.
much just below half. Waiting on these charges. One Awa.
Good bed from Bloons. Both of their dragons are half health now.
Yep. Yeah, just waiting for these charges. Kind of annoying.
Great.
Good damage
yeah,
there for Awa.
Great bed.
Just needs one more charge to close it out. Bloons probably needs three beds at this point. But this dragon is just regenning. I don't know if Bloons ran out of arrows or something.
There it is for Awa though.
Yeah, there we go. Kind of a bad bed there for balloons. We got a seal in the top.
Yes, let's
Hoisting
go.
Blazer. Holy.
This is the best video. Blazer plays this whenever they're getting coffee, I heard.
Ah.
So you'll just watch them on world record pace, and then take a coffee break and see the seal.
Break. Let's go. That's insane. Oh, that's so happy. Go, Pat. Okay. Anyways, Bloons pretty much has the dragon at full health again.
That was a good bed though. It was in
that was a good
F5
bed.
mode, but only has 2 beds, so I think it's
Two
gonna have to
beds
use
with, like,
crystal.
Yeah, he's just gonna need to use pistol. Here we go. Good damage there. Not bad, but you know, good damage. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. Just not getting the charges that they need.
There's one. Oh, just
This is
a bit
it.
too late.
Yeah, just barely. But yeah, it's definitely gonna need to use a couple crystals at this point. Oh, here we go. And that's terrible
Yeah.
damage on that bed. He's gonna have to opt for crystals at this point. Holy, look at the seals. Oh my god.
There's more.
There's more. Look at them. He's so happy.
Gosh, what are they wearing?
Oh, Alba finished with a sub 25.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Anyway. Oh, okay.
Ooh, really nice crystal.
Yeah, that was clean.
Maybe there's a chance?
Maybe. I'm unsure. The chance for this to actually work out in Bloons' favor is pretty low. But you never know. Oh gosh. Oh, here comes the dragon. And knocks off Bloons. Bloons clutches.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
That's gonna be it.
DNF, unfortunately. Not much you can do at that point.
yeah, that looks like all of the runners. We had a few DNFs, but for the most part, we saw a lot of good times, so that was really nice. Yeah, I think that's it for round 1. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be back for round 2 in a bit.
Yeah. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the second round of 1.7 Weeklies. Yeah, so gonna get started any second now, in less than a minute. And yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what the seed holds from the previews, but we will see. We have Blazer in the lead with 1 point, Galactic 2, Max with 3, Ultimate 4. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of chances for people to catch up to some of the leaders here. But yeah, we'll see.
And just to clarify, Reddy is 7th, but everyone who DNF'd has 7 points, so they're all tied. And
Yeah,
it looks like they're off. Started the timer.
yeah. I don't see a temple off spawn. Maybe there is, I'm just blind.
I believe this is a cave seed.
Yeah, it looks like a cave seed. Cave is right there. Oh, this bit rate's quite good. Yeah. Hear myself on stream. That's terrifying. There we go. Yeah, pretty standard cave seed, nothing special. Just mining out some stone, making a furnace. Appears the runners need more iron than what was just on that side, but luckily enough, there is some more.
Yep. I know that some of these runners are not as experienced with caves. I think the meta has kind of shifted to more temples than these structureless seeds.
Yeah, temples are just far more convenient. You have your wool, as well as all of your iron and gold and potentially even diamonds. Like all in one place. Structureless is just a little bit more complicated. More things to keep track of. But
Yeah, definitely.
doesn't mean that they're still viable for good times. Sorry for cutting you off. I'm talking a whole lot.
Yeah, no. No worries. I know that the enters are going to be a bit slower, and you know, no gold tools, that's going to make it slower as well. But you get usually leaves guaranteed, whereas sometimes for temple seeds you have to blow up netherrack or sandstone. So that's one thing for cave seeds.
Yeah, there are some benefits, but I think the benefits of temple heavily outweighs the benefits of a cave seed.
Yeah.
Or structureless,
Sea
rather.
Skull knew all along. He reset it strictly for
I mean,
temples.
Feels strong.
Yeah, now you can see why.
Yeah, it only took us how many months to figure that one out?
Oh, too many. I think Infume, when he was grinding for sub 18, was resetting strictly for temples. It's definitely a good strategy.
Yeah, not really much to say here. Pretty standard overworld, nothing crazy. Killing pigs for food, killing some chickens as well for feathers, shearing sheep for wool.
My prediction, I haven't been watching so closely, but I predict Galactic to be one of the first to enter. In the past, he's been the first to enter like every cave seed. He's just really good at it.
Yeah, definitely. It appears so, for sure.
Oh, we see Max. Okay, so yeah, Max is also insane mechanically. He hasn't been playing as much 1.7 and wasn't in any of the past weeklies, but now he's here and in the lead so far.
Max has always been like one of the most mechanically strong runners
Yeah,
in pretty much any
he's
version.
insane.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, fortress spawn.
Nice. Makes it easy. I'll have to do stone sword for Max. You're gonna have to nav it, but the fortress nav is super easy. Galactic not far behind on the enter. Blazer is just about to enter. Yeah, I don't think... Okay, I think Oxy's just about to enter here. Yep. And... yeah. It appears Max is still the only one at the spawner.
Yeah, quite
Galactic
a
seems to be
late enter for Blazer, actually.
Yeah, this is a lot later than what she usually gets, but... you know. It leaves some room for the other runners to succeed.
Sure, we can't have Blazer getting 3 points, so
Yeah, we can't let that happen.
that's actually why I recruited Max to join this week.
I see.
That was a joke, by the way. I'm not biased, okay.
Yeah, bias comms and bias toast average. Either way. Max is still the only one at the spawner. Oh, never mind. Blazer is at the spawner. What happened?
No, I mean, the other runners have been there for a little bit, like Galactic.
Oh, I didn't even notice Oxy was there. But, oh, Oxy's actually going to take a death here because these...
Maybe? Oh, nice.
Never mind. Just barely.
I was
Oh, God, that's...
exactly what
now
happened
going
last
in,
round.
just have to- Yeah, almost exactly. Just barely survived on half a heart. This is not scary at all. Nope. Max appears to be on 6 rods. Gonna be trying to focus on this gravel mining.
Wait, Galactic has a diamond pick. Oh, so do some other runners actually, so there were some convenient diamonds in the fortress chest, so it's like...
It appears so. It appears Max is gonna be leaving now. I'm unsure if he actually got a 7th rod. I'm sure he did.
Yeah, definitely.
If you don't play for 7, I'd be concerned. But, you know. Yeah, played for 7. A sub 8 leave is pretty solid. You can definitely force chords with that. And, yeah. Yeah, Max is definitely the farthest ahead of out of everyone.
Yeah.
Getting to the spawner pretty much a minute earlier.
Ooh, Oxley
than
taking a
everyone
death.
else.
Gonna have to run back.
Yeah. Luckily, it's a fortress spawn, really easy to get back. So,
Yeah.
it's not a huge issue. Still going to be able to finish the tower at a somewhat decent time.
Blazer's the second to exit now.
Hmm. Despite being like the 4th to enter or something.
Yep.
Average. Yeah, not much to say here. Max is going to be starting his tower build relatively soon, like right around now, actually. And we're off.
So Oxy is taking some more deaths. Looks like it.
Yeah.
And see where Javier is at. And looks like he is on
Javier's
tower.
making tower. Oh gosh. Yeah, so Javier is also on some decent pace. But yeah, Max got to push chords a lot more than everyone else. Alba taking a death there. And Ridibon is still at the spawner, waiting for spawns. Ready actually have to make a diamond sword. Probably up there in like the best tools to make in this situation.
Yeah, I agree.
But actually, he also has a diamond pick. So
Wait, how?
I don't even know.
That is wild. I noticed that Max only had a stone sword going into the nether, and somehow he still got a crazy nether split.
Yeah.
Diamond
I mean,
sword would
Max
have been
is just-
nice for him.
Diamond sword's crazy. Yeah. Crit one hit? Is that how it is?
It's one crit and one regular hit, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Well, now Max is waiting.
Dancing a bit.
Dancing a bit. Yeah. Could have pushed chords maybe around 50 more blocks, but that's kind of insignificant.
Yeah, or done a tiny bit of a pre-dig.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pre-dig would have been the better decision here.
It looks like Bloons is also doing a 2x1 dig right now.
Definitely some interesting decision making there, but you know, especially considering the sleep time and stuff. Kind of weird to pre-dig.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're behind. Oh, okay, Max digging straight into
Oh,
this
gosh.
lava stream.
That's not terrifying. No.
Yeah, it should be fine though. It's not a super tall cave, so it's pretty much
Yeah.
fixed right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're good. Minor time loss, 10 seconds or so.
The worst caves are the ones that go really far down.
Like a ravine. Yeah.
Okay, Javier dug into a dungeon, it looks like. Almost
That's
died,
interesting.
but thankfully did.
Yeah. Just on around 2 hearts. Thankfully not any lower than 1.5. Don't have to do any weird scuff. Death reset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Max is starting the Enderman.
Yeah, Ultimate also hit the same dungeon.
Oh my god, this spawns for Max. It was like 6 or so on this cycle. It was really nice. I don't know how Ultimate's doing. Ultimate's just about to finish the tower. I don't know if Ultimate's doing the same tower build as last time. I'd assume so.
Yeah. And you can see on top of a fence, which saves like a fraction of a second because you fall off faster.
I see. That's interesting. I mean, every little time save is a time save. Just take what you
Yeah,
can.
oh, and he's also overlapping his gravel farming. Got a flint.
Hog. Yeah. Max is still going. Blazer's still going. How much you want to bet Blazer's still gonna leave first?
Yeah, for sure. There's no question about that. Although, we have received word that Blazer's nose itches.
Ah.
So, you know, maybe that gets rid of his fast tower splits.
Maybe, surely. Max has gotten really solid spawns so far. Blazer checking already. I didn't see how many that was. Yeah, really not much to commentate here. We're just waiting for runners to check.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
just
spawn
I'm just
for
watching
blocks.
Ultimate's beautiful tower. It's
It is
not
gorgeous.
easy to operate.
Yeah, it's definitely more complex. But surely it pays off.
Hey, Max breaking the blocks.
Leaving. Okay.
And Galactic's out as well.
Nice. 12. Oh gosh.
Mhm.
How much does Galactic have?
I didn't catch that.
I'd assume right about his inventory is too small. Can't see. Bunch of spiders just waiting there for Max.
Yep.
Don't have to go hunting.
It's a pretty convenient ledge exit at night. Sometimes it can be a complete disaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not that absurd. Yeah, we're on our way to the stronghold. Blazer's also out.
Oh, was that a turn for Max? Or
Was
no?
that did turn? Oh wow. This is some pace.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
so
if
it's like regular.
if that was his first eye or what.
That was second, but also yeah, that was definitely second.
Um,
I'm almost sure.
I think there's a chance he just went off to get spiders and not die.
I thought he got all of his
Because
string right away.
he's running quite
Because
far
all his-
now.
That is true. Hmm. That's true. I wasn't looking completely.
Okay, now it goes back.
Okay. Weird.
I think Galactic is in the same spot pretty much.
Yeah, Galactic and Max are just around the same location.
Oh, but here are the mobs. They're gonna...
They're
Could
all
be an
here.
issue.
Max just digs down quickly, blocks up. Shouldn't be an issue. Should just be a dig down
Yep.
right now. Javier's also digging down. It appears. Or no,
Going up.
building up. Sorry,
like-
I don't know why he was digging down. I was scared for a sec. I was like, since when did Javier just catch up
Yeah.
by like 2 minutes? Here we go. On the spawner. In the portal room. Has 24 arrows. Very comfortable number.
Mhm.
Has 2i. Love to see it. And we're entering sub 17.
Sub 19 pace for sure.
Mm-hmm. Blazer is also digging down, and it appears Galactic is also digging down. Blazer has caught up quite a decent amount, matching pace, and then ends up beating pace of Galactic.
Yep.
Actually, on equal pace.
Oh, they're both filling it in at the same time.
Wow. Invincible spider there for balloons. It's always pretty keck. Quick charge there for Max, but kind of bad angle. Here we go. Kind of bad damage on that first bed.
Yeah, I think he got
But-
6 beds, so...
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
comfortable.
there's a charge. Really good damage.
Good damage there. Wow. Oh, this is... Surely this doesn't sub 18. No, it can't.
Is it coming here? I cannot tell. Okay, it goes for
it
some
was.
chip damage. I think has a
Yeah, why not?
2 beds? Hopefully.
Yeah, 2 more beds from this point.
3
This is
beds,
pretty-
actually.
3 beds.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
fine.
this is very comfortable. Were those 2 chicken jockeys there for balloons? I saw 2 on the screen.
I didn't catch that.
I saw it for like a
Okay,
split second. He was
Max,
fighting
1
two-
bed away.
1 more bed.
Pretty close to turning record, actually.
Oh, and there it
Oh.
is. Wow.
What a run.
That is incredibly fast. Wow. Low 18. Incredible. Yeah, that's way ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
Just consistently ahead of every other runner. Blizzard getting a charge there. Galactic. Still waiting on some charges. We're just waiting at this point. Not much to do here.
Javier's in the stronghold. I don't know if he missed or if he needs an extra pearl or something.
I mean, well, definitely doesn't need an extra pearl because just found an enderman, just completely ignored it. Never mind. Needs it. Okay, gets the pearl. Probably needs it. Yeah.
Yeah,
instantly
and
crafts
Galactic
it.
actually just finished.
Oh,
Sub
I didn't
20
even
for
notice.
him. Both sub 20s, actually.
Yeah. So Javier appeared to need that enderman. Fill in the portal. So that was very lucky to find that very random enderman.
Yeah.
Ultimate and Oxy both entering the end just around the same time. It's not night, unfortunately, so Oxy can't set spawn.
Javier and Ultimate entering at the same time.
Nova seems to have found a spawner.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of runners dug into that. This was not intentional, but it's like the best
Pretty
terrain
funny.
was right above it, and Javier's on like half a heart.
Oh,
The
creeper there
creeper
for
Nova
Nova.
taking it down.
Oh my god.
Not the end of the world. I was more worried about
No,
Javier
it's-
actually in the end.
It's salvageable. Blazer getting another charge here. Good damage there.
Oh.
I don't know how many blades. Beds Blazer has left. Here we go, another charge there. Solid damage.
Oh, doesn't have any more
Needs a
beds.
crystal.
This could be risky.
It's a little risky. Oh, instantly charging.
Oof. It's
Oh,
a
never mind, I
really
lied.
skinny tower, so it could be tough. Needs to
Oh,
land the
gosh.
clutch. Oh, and just
Oh, doesn't hit it.
lips the edge. That's how they died in
And-
the last weekly, actually, in one of the seeds. Super unfortunate.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, we have a lot of other runners. Yeah.
Very unfortunate. It appears that Blazer's not going to attempt to finish here. Yeah, very unfortunate. Nonetheless, we have Javier on the main screen. And yeah, we have Redibon making his way to the stronghold. And Oxy's still in the end, waiting for some charges, right alongside Ultimate Gamer Guy. Yeah, we're just waiting.
Yeah, quick charge for ultimate. Needs 2 more beds.
Oh, finally getting a charge there for Javier. Okay, damage.
And ultimate kills it with a really good last bed.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Javier is a bit low. I'm slightly worried.
I think we're fine. Okay, getting a charge here. Needs to be careful here, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's fire. Oh, gosh. Just needs one more bed here with 2 hearts remaining. Plenty of food, though, but the regen's not gonna help a whole lot.
Yeah, I think we're in the clear now as long as the dragon doesn't heal too much. Okay, it's coming. And nice.
Nice. Awesome. Javier finishing with a sub 24.
Yep.
Not bad time at all. Reddy's in the portal room, about to enter the end. And, yeah.
Oxy, only 2
getting
beds
kinda
now.
add damage. Yeah, playing a lot more risky with these beds. I think a lot more risky than he should. But it is what it is. Not much you can do. Yeah, we're just waiting for charges for Oxy at this point. Because with 2 beds and more than half of the health full, it's kind of hard to get a lot of damage in.
Yeah, Reddy is probably on a better run right now. Okay, Oxy actually getting in charge. Has to
Not
land
terrible
that.
damage.
Okay.
Lands it. Nice. You can do this with 2 beds if you properly arrow
Oof.
bait. Yeah, you can do that there. Boom. These angles of the dragon are not good
Yeah.
at all. Kind of poorly timed arrow baits causing that. Dragon's in a pretty comfortable spot now. Yeah, heading towards the left.
Really nice
Good damage
bed.
there. Awesome.
I
Only
believe.
needs one more. Yeah, one more charge here can seal the deal. Yeah, Reddy's not far behind. Just needs a couple of beds. Gets the charge here for Oxy.
Good finish.
Closes it out. Nice. Okay. Very, very close to not finishing, but you know, it is what it is. And we still get the low 25 time.
Yep. And
Charge here for Reddybon and finishes it out. Not far behind Oxy, despite being in the end a much less time. And yeah.
so we have Nova and Awa still going at it.
It appears Nova needs some string. Probably for beds. Yeah, appears so. Or maybe needs a bow, yeah.
Awa kind of missed, but I think she can hear it.
Yeah. I mean, most likely can hear it, but seems to be taking like random directions, so this is not inducing any kind of hope.
Yeah. Nova is going for a fishing rod. That kind of tells me they don't have a lot of arrows, maybe?
It's concerning. I mean, 4 arrows, no flint in the inventory. That's concerning, but it is what it is.
Yeah, only
Awa seems to be
3.5 minutes now. So if either of them want to finish, they have to enter relatively soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is definitely concerning, but because I don't know if we can have a 2 minutes 30. I mean, you can have a 2-minute 30 end game. Oh, just barely misses it.
That's really tilting.
That's
I don't
so
even know
annoying.
how she missed it though. Like she was
I don't even know.
maybe 4 or 5 blocks off.
Well, 5 blocks off, yeah. That's so dumb. How do you miss that?
Okay, but Nova I think can enter. Yep.
Yeah. That's so frustrating for Awa. That should not have happened. Oh, okay. Gets hit by a silverfish in like the last frame of entering.
They're both in now. These towers have been alright. Pretty decent, I'd say. I think I saw that Awa is playing on normal, so I'm gonna be taking more damage. Dragon.
That's not good. Getting a charge here.
Oh, just
And dies.
missing it
Oh,
and
no.
dying because of normal, actually.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
It's rough.
Yeah, not much you can do there.
Nova, on the other hand, has a good chance of finishing this out. Just needs one
Yeah,
more.
despite the low arrow count, can
Kind of needs it in the next 20 seconds or so, 30 seconds.
yeah. It's definitely possible. More likely than not, actually.
Yep.
But
There it is.
yeah, right here. Boom.
I think this is a good angle,
Nova.
and oh, just too
Oh,
early.
way too early. Way too early there.
Still doable, but it has to come down. It does.
Oh, it does.
Okay, saved.
Okay.
Okay.
Just barely. That's very fortunate. And yeah. Pushing out just within the time limit. In both RTA and IGT for Nova.
Yep.
Within less than a second, actually, in RTA for
Oh
Nova,
my god.
which is actually quite funny.
Yeah. But well played.
Yeah, GG's.
So we're gonna go ahead, send it to a quick intermission, tally up the scores, and we'll be back for round 3 soon.
Welcome everyone back to the last round of this week's weekly. Um, we have Max and Galactic tied for first, both with 4 points. Ultimate in third with 7, and Blazer in fourth with 9. This is gonna be a pretty close match. I'm excited to see who pulls out the W for this week between Max and Galactic.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
super interesting standings here. In the past, it's been pretty one-sided with either Blazer or Lore in first, and no one else with a chance to catch up. But, you know, even Ultimate has a decent chance.
But because of that end death from Blazer, that gives a lot of other runners the opportunity to win this week.
Yep. Okay, and we have another Temple seed. I remember this seed quite a lot, and I just want to say that I'm predicting that these runners are not gonna have fun with it.
Oh,
for a
that's
couple
not good.
reasons that we'll see. But I hope they can prove me wrong.
My guess is that it's terrible nether terrain.
Um,
That's my guess.
yeah, we'll find out. That might not be.
We'll see.
Let's see.
Might not be the case. Definitely curious. Max with some really fast crafting. That's like definitely upper echelon for 1.7 crafting.
Yeah, definitely. We got. It's just a machine.
I know you don't see crafting that fast in this version because everything's so dog shit in this version.
Because
in terms of UI and stuff,
Yeah.
it sucks compared to new versions. But, you know.
thought you were gonna say because all the runners are suck compared to 160.
No, not at all. You can't even use the same metric. Because the way the game is played, it's just so different.
Yep. Copium.
Kind of hard to compare. I mean, it's not full cope. It's like the same game, but like totally different in the same
Yeah.
way. Or in a different, you know what I'm saying.
And it's only it makes sense for 116 runners to be slightly better just because of how many more runners there are.
Yeah, there's so many on average. Like compared to 1.7. Like 1.7's kind of niche in
Yeah.
a sense.
Kinda have every single animal on the seed. I didn't actually spawn a lot of these. There was just like a massive cluster of pigs, cows, and sheep for some reason.
Where are the chickens?
And yeah, there were
Those men.
chickens closer to the temple as well.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, sheep aren't as useful here because of the temple role. But you know, Galactic is actually entering already. Wow. This is a really fast enter.
Yeah.
330, give or take? Wow.
Something to note actually is the crafts. I'm seeing a lot more iron swords than I expected because there wasn't a ton of gold.
Right.
And you didn't have enough iron for an iron sword and pick, so you had to choose. And here is the nether. I am a bit worried about this part of it.
This is kind of what I expected. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It's definitely very open. That can lead to a few issues. But surely it will be okay. Surely.
Yeah. And Oxy didn't see the lava, it looks like. Going all the way back up the mountain.
Oh gosh.
I think sees it now, but
Yeah,
that was
definitely
a
sees it now.
massive
That's
detour.
that's definitely unfortunate. Oh gosh. Javier's lava pool is gorgeous.
Yeah. Representing frogs who couldn't make it here.
Oh my gosh. Trying to pick up the water. Finally gets it. There we go. Yeah, still a low 5 enter. Not bad by any means.
Yeah, I'm happy to see that no one had strays blazes as they bridged
Oh,
over, because
yeah,
I don't know what you
that's
do in
breakdown.
that situation. It's kind of the only way to enter this fort. You have to bridge.
I mean, for most of the runners, it seems to have been fine. We're about to see Oxy bridge to the fort. Hopefully without issue. Confidently speed bridging for a bit, slowing down after realizing maybe we shouldn't speed bridge. But, you know. Axe is definitely playing pretty confidently in this place spawner. Not really showing much fear at all. Max playing this also relatively safe. Or did I say Max would go? Oh wait, oh they switched. I was confused. I didn't.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just, I looked away for like 2 seconds.
Max has 6 rods already.
Yeah,
It's pretty insane. Oh, ready is kind of low.
um,
Gonna survive though.
I mean, I think Reddy's died in pretty much every seed so far, so I hope to see him do well in this one.
Yeah. Well, look at Galactic just not even going back
those
to the
strafes.
protection.
With those strafes, so clean.
Ooh, Max
the
has a
best way to fight blazes.
spray. Thankfully, it's just out of range, so.
Yeah, it should be fine. Shouldn't matter. Galactic's opting to stay at the spawner for just a little bit longer while crafting. Doesn't get an extra spawn, so just leaves on 7.
Yeah, it looks like these two are clearly in the lead, even in
Yeah.
points, so. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Blazer is also doing pretty well here, blowing up some netherrack for blocks, probably due to lack of leaves.
Yeah, Javier on 1 heart. A bit worried. But managed to get those last blazes.
Yeah, just barely. Needs only a couple more spawns. Has a high rod count as of right now.
What does Galactic need? Maybe more wood, it seems.
Yeah, more wood. Ultimate entering back into the overworld, wiping the sweat off of his forehead. Hmm.
This desert's pretty nice so far. Galactic and Max able to push to better chords.
Seems like Javier actually has a ghast, so that's
Oh
not ideal.
no.
But surely it's fine.
What are your thoughts on this leaf partial ceiling here? From Javier.
I mean, I have no strong opinions on it. It's just preventing the blazes from flying away.
Yeah, I
But,
think
like-
that's a good take. No strong opinion. Like, it helps a little bit, and
Yeah.
it's not a ton
It's
of
like
blocks.
definitely not necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's such a small block count. There's no reason not to do it, but there's no strong reason to do it anyway. This ghast is not behaving for Javier.
Oh, getting fireball. That blaze is aggroed. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That was so close.
just bobbing and weaving. Yeah. Max and Galactic both building their towers right now alongside Oxy and Ultimate. And
Blaze.
who's the one on the bottom? Blazer.
Trying to catch chords right now. I think Galactic and Max are clearly the farthest out, both at neg 500 on the Z. Oh, they're actually in the same exact spot.
Yeah, we can both see the lava pool. It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
and then you can see clearly Blazer and Oxy actually weren't able to make it as far out.
Yeah, we can all see the lava pool. That Max and Galactic too.
Oh, Javier needed a relog. Not sure why.
Interesting. Well, interesting. Yeah. Wow, both digging down in sync. This is kind of terrifying. Both with gold picks, so both going to be finishing the tower right around the same time.
Yeah, I'm actually super happy that we didn't have a million nether deaths on that fortress.
Yeah, this was actually kind of surprising. That was like the hardest nether that
Yeah,
was given.
Reddy, who died on the other two nethers, is perfectly fine.
Yeah, incredible actually. I'm surprised to see that went that smoothly. Oh, that
Ooh,
fire.
Wait,
Oh, you see that?
is that?
I don't think anything burned.
I
I don't think
know.
anything did because they would go up first, hit the leaf block.
Oh,
then,
really?
like, go
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
So like, because items go up vertically and then outward, so it shouldn't matter. Potentially. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best here.
Oh, he's going down to see what happened. The leaves are gone.
The leaf did burn, but it shouldn't matter. It
Wait,
shouldn't. I don't
but
think
the
it should.
side of the leaf was on fire. Would that affect the block next to it?
No,
Okay.
I don't think it would. No, it wouldn't. No. Ultimate doing the somewhat complicated tower setup that I don't quite understand. Well, I do understand, but I would never do. For sure. What's Max doing here?
In terms of the ITT that Ultimate's using, we've talked a lot about it, like in DMs, and it seems like it's a bit faster than OBT, but you do need more prep and more materials. You have to sacrifice water at the bottom. You can't have that.
Right.
So I think Ultimate goes for ladder clutch, which is pretty chad, but
That
it's
is pretty
it's
chad.
tough because you need to align it correctly.
Yeah. This is definitely a setup. Oxy checking there. I didn't catch how many that was. Probably not enough.
Galactic is not getting spawns, and you can see the shake and frustration.
The camera shake indicates frustration.
Yeah, Galactic has always done his signature shake in all of the
Yeah.
weeklies.
I'm definitely a mouse shaker.
But funnily enough, he won both of the last two seasons, so
Interesting.
even with this, I think
Ah, yes.
he has a good
once more.
chance.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is Is Max gonna leave relatively soon? I'd assume so. Yeah, these spawns just don't exist for Electric. This is very frustrating.
Blazer checked, looked like single digits to me.
Okay.
Oh, and Ultimate's actually going for the ladder clutch. Oh, but there's something shooting him. Okay, lands it. Nice.
Hits it. Absolute.
Oh, is
chat.
Ultimate the first to exit? Wow.
Wow. Has like no wow. Yeah, Galactic has like no pearls.
Yeah.
And then Max is gonna go leave now. More than enough. I think it's around right around 14 or so. Can't quite tell. Oh, 13. 13. Oh no, that's Galactic. Or not Galactic.
Ultimate, yeah.
Yeah, Ultimate has 13. I can't even keep track anymore.
Javier sleeping, Oxy's out. A lot of these runners leaving now.
Yeah. Wow. Ultimate's made up a lot of time here.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No.
those mobs. Oh! No! Oh, he's so
Oh,
mad.
no.
He's screaming, how?
How?
It's like, how?
Oh no. Oh, we see
No.
TNT exit from Oxy actually. But Oxy didn't jump.
Oh,
It just exploded.
just explodes on him. Oh, no. Well, at least we have a bunch of cobble now
Yeah.
to build up. You know, it's all part of the plan. Max is on his way to the stronghold. 10 eyes in the hot bar.
Yeah, okay, this
Usually-
you're about to see the other part of the seed that might get people upset.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, it's not that bad, but it is
Oh, don't tell me it's in the
quite
mountain.
annoying.
I'm seeing this massive hill right here. If it curves straight into this mountain, I'm gonna cry a little.
Max actually not climbing it, which might be a good thing. Going off to the left.
Well, we'll see here.
Yeah. I think there was a little spike, but Max choosing not to throw. Oh, there's the throw.
Oh, yeah, what did I say? Straight into the mountain.
Great angle.
Lovely break right there.
Let's see how Galactic's doing, because he's the one who would be next up fighting for first. Galactic on the right-hand side.
Sadly, pretty far behind now, just because of those bad spawns. Really, really unfortunate.
Yeah. Max all the way at the top. I think should be able to dig down now.
Yeah, should be able to dig down pretty easily. Really, really frustrating to see it in the middle of this mountain.
Oh, needs more
Actually, it's gonna go
string.
down. Okay. Gets enough string there. Gonna go back to the top of the mountain to dig. Wow, this is literally in the middle of the mountain.
Yeah, this is the worst place for the stronghold to be.
Oh, and Max's stone pick.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of these stone pick runners suffering through this dig down.
Hey, at least there's a tiny little cave.
Yeah. Who went for iron pick? I'm not sure. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but
No. I mean, it's definitely noticeable when you have to dig down like
yeah, yeah.
100 blocks. Or 80, give or take.
Oh, and I didn't notice, but Oxy taking a death somewhere post tower, it looks like.
Oh, look at the oh my god, the lava. This is just a nightmare dig down. Okay, finally headset. Okay, one eye.
And now we see Galactic's Eye going straight into this mountain. Javier digging down. I don't know if Blazer's at the top of the mountain, just kind of sending it at the base.
Yeah,
It could work,
it
actually.
could pay off. It could pay off depending on how bad the nav is, but we'll see. Oh, that's actually the lava that Max fell
Yeah,
into.
and
Blazer
that
digs
cave
down here.
helps.
That's
And
straight
Blazer's
into it.
in, saving
Wow.
a ton of time.
Oh my gosh.
But here,
That's
first charge
extremely
for
lucky.
Max. Really nice, man.
Awesome damage. Max has always been very good with the damage timings and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if
Okay,
that's a
Javier is
charge.
also entering. It was, yeah. Yeah, Javier is the second one to enter the end. Blazer the third. Galactic now in the portal room, just about to enter.
Yep. Double elevated bed for Max. Gets it off.
Really good, yeah, really good damage.
Another charge.
Another charge. Wow.
Really well played on that
Awesome
bed.
damage. Oh my god.
Just needs one more, and that's the win for
One more charge
Max.
and
Oh, and Blazer
This is
dying in the end.
oh my god.
So that's gonna be it for Blazer
And
and,
that's it for Max.
Max. Okay.
Max,
Alright.
assuming he doesn't die to the Enderman.
Yeah, Max should be good.
Actually,
I don't know what
wow.
happened to Blazer. I didn't catch it, but that is really
I don't know what
unfortunate.
happened. Yeah, but that means that Max wins this 1.7 weekly. Takes the win for weekly number 4, season 3.
Yeah.
Assuming ultimate finishes relatively quickly before Galactic, we can see a maybe an ultimate second place. Oh, Javier misses that bed. Yeah, ultimate now in the end. Galactic still having to nav the stronghold.
Needs more pearls, or
Just more pearls. I mean, that's not much of a surprise considering the
Yeah.
situation. Didn't appear to have dropped. I think that's pretty much done for Galactic.
yeah, and Ultimate actually having a really fast start to the Zen fight.
Oh wow.
Gets a
One more bed.
backside bed, really nice.
Awesome. Yeah, just one more bed and can maybe actually close out a second place depending on how things play out.
Yeah,
Because Galactic and
Oh.
Blazer are pretty much gonna have taken
Yeah.
DNFs.
I didn't realize Galactic just left the world.
Yeah, because needed more pearls and couldn't enter the end. And the one Enderman can drop. Another mischarge for Javier. Ate the bed. Oh, one more charge here for Ultimate. And I think that closes
Yeah.
it out. And I think that might be a second place for Ultimate.
I am almost positive it is at this point.
Javier closing it out here. Possibly even getting third depending on how Oxy's doing. It's third finished on the seed, that's 3 points for Javier. And then if Oxy finishes next, it's 4 points. That actually has Oxy and Javier tied, implying Oxy can actually finish next.
Oh.
And there it is. Oxy finishes, so that puts, I think, the current standings, Max, and then Ultimate, and then Oxy and Javier tied for third. From that point, I'm not too sure where the standings lie.
It's like Bloons is on a tower at
Bloons is-
22 minutes.
This is average. Might have died early on. Oh, and I don't know who that was that died in the end.
I think that was Blazer doing
oh,
end
it's
fight.
Blazer doing end fights. Okay.
2 readies. I don't know if anyone else. Yeah, we have more runners. I couldn't. Actually, no. Nova and Olive took DNFs.
Interesting.
I guess we should focus on Ready now.
Yeah. Ready's just building up. Making sure the eye doesn't go straight into the mountain.
We have 3 readies.
Yeah. Holy triple already.
But wow, yeah, the seed went a lot better than expected.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. The seed was definitely more challenging, but this was probably the less troublesome for all of the runners.
Yeah, nothing makes
These
sense in these weeklies. Or I mean, just in
Yeah.
tournaments in general. You can't really make accurate predictions.
Yeah, you never know what happens, or what can happen.
Sure, ultimates. Keep coping. Ready is entering, okay.
Yeah. We still have plenty of time to finish out the seed. So we're gonna wait around. Wait for that to happen.
You bet your Twitch channel that you have the fastest tower splits. Okay, ultimate. I'm gonna take
Okay.
your word on that.
Clueless.
Yeah, not really any charges for ready. This is the first one.
Okay, wow. Not bad damage.
Yeah.
Nothing to scoff at.
Bloons is leaving tower. I think has enough time to finish, but I'm not sure.
Um, Definitely cutting it close.
Actually, never mind. It has to be a really quick end fight and triangulation, which
Yeah. Like a sub 2 end fight. And like with that dig down, I'm unsure. Mm.
right. We have a charge for ready, but it was way off to the left. I don't know how many beds he has. Another charge. The bed setups aren't perfect.
Yeah, these are not that good, but with 3 beds left, I think it's still pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I think most of the
Let's
towers are down.
Okay, it appears Oxy's practicing Tau relief with TNT.
I respect it.
That's kind of ideal.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoa.
I don't think Reddy can take
Oh,
this charge
charge
now.
here.
Stuck,
You
kind
can't
of
take
stuck
that
in the
charge
water.
right now.
Oh,
Oh no!
didn't move fast enough.
And that pretty much is it. I don't think balloons can finish in time. We can see the mountain, but with 2 minutes left, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, depends on if they pause. Maybe no, their IGT is 28, so
Mm,
barely even possible at this point.
yeah.
We'll watch it out though. Lynn's going for it. Ready? That seed was hard. Yeah, I know. I kind of expected it. The first 2 seeds were a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bloons only has 10 eyes. I don't remember how many were. I think it was a 1 eye.
Yeah, it was a one eye, I think. Bloon's actually gonna be digging into the side of this cave, or into this cave, to try to high roll, which actually is pretty much right where the portal room is. If you remember,
Yeah.
Max dug into this little crevice. What's
Max says
happening?
the seed was the final challenge, I swear to God. I mean, hey, most of you got, a lot of you got sub 22, so
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive. Or sub 23, I should say. Alright, so we're gonna need a world record end fight from Bloons. Also can't enter though. So it's like it's gonna be a DNF.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Was I forgetting someone else? I do have a scene actually for standings. So we're gonna go check that out. I don't know if this is working. Okay. It is. Standings are being updated. Oh. There. It, you know, it's a bit scuffed. It's Google Sheets, but just need to update these places here. Oh wait, Ultimate actually took the seed.
Oh.
7 seconds before
Really?
Max in IGT actually.
And IG. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's whack. Huh.
Okay, so now, yeah, these are the final standings. I don't know, are they showing up? Yeah. So, Max in first with 6 points. Ultimate got pretty close with 8 points. And Galactic with 9. Close up third place, even with a DNF. It looks like there were definitely a lot more DNFs in round 3. So,
Yeah, unfortunately.
but still, Galactic getting top 3 every single weekly. Very consistent. And yeah, congrats to Max on the win. So I'm gonna go find someone to raid.
Osman.
Who should we raid? Days Nova T-Max. What if we go ahead and raid Falco with streaming with 2 viewers?
Hog.
Sorry. Sec. Okay, yeah. Go show some support to Falco. And
People
GG's.
GG's, everyone. Yeah.
Adios.
See you.